squirrel was really close. He's asking for it, that squirrel. Look at all the other dogs. They're going after the squirrels hard. Like hard. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing, you little munchkin? Hello and welcome to another episode with the Toronto Dog Whisperer. In today's video, we are going to continue our work with Kubo. He is the 1.5-year-old Eurasier dog with some early signs of aggression symptoms. He does a bit of pulling and some growling and lunges at other dogs off leash and on leash. So what we're gonna do in this episode is take him to the dog park and help him to overcome those issues. Stay tuned. What we're gonna do is we're gonna assess the situation in the dog park. Yeah. So we already walked by it, which is like step one. Yeah. So you walk by it a couple times and see how he is. Yeah. So if he's too excited and he starts lunging, you want to keep walking him for a bit to help him calm down. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of excitement, typical of a dog park. All right, dogs running, dogs playing. More than likely, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, because these dogs are pretty much just going nuts. So what we're gonna do is, because there's a lot of craziness, we're gonna keep him on leash for the first little bit, because we want to help him to stay as calm as possible. The thing that people do that is gonna cause problems with a dog park is they walk in the dog park, boom, they let the dog off leash and then they go nuts. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of intermediate steps. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the dog park. I'm gonna show you how to enter a dog park properly, and then we'll just walk around the perimeter just to amp up the challenge. Okay. So you always want to make sure. So now he's closer to the gate than you are. You want to flip that around. Okay, so, because you want to lead them in. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. He's excited, but he's not too excited. Okay. Okay, so see the influence that he is having on the other dogs. Mm-hmm. So like 5 minutes ago, these, oh, okay. So now walk away a little bit. Okay, yeah. So there's a little bit of that growling. Okay, so that's all right. Because what happened is, like, when the dogs are meeting each other, when they're face to face, it's more likely that you're going to get that type of reaction. So we're just going to go in. There you go. That was a lot going on there.
Hey, Bob.
It's good. Good, good, good. That's it. That's it. Good, good. There you go. That's great. Okay. That dog had its nose right up his bum, and he's, you see how like he has that initial, oh, what should I do? Yeah. In terms of like, should I go after this dog or not? But because you kept moving forward, he was like, all right, whatevs. Yeah?
I was pretty nervous watching this from behind.
Okay.
It's really good though.
It's almost like one of those things where you have the past in your mind. Yeah. And so what we're doing is showing you the future that you want, right, which is like, eventually it's going to be normal, but right now it's like, holy crap, that's not what he normally does, kind of thing. So it's a bit surprising. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, he's going to move on faster than you guys. People are always way, you know this, you're in HR. People are always way more difficult. They hold on to the past a lot more. Dogs are much more, okay, this is what we're doing, right on. Okay. Hey, little guy. No, it's all right. It's all good. Okay, so if you do this in the dog park, you're assessing the dogs, and you're also giving him an opportunity to socialize with the dogs in a controlled way. So in case there's a dog that's a bit of a jerk, because there are other dogs with problems, like, so even if he's totally fine, it doesn't mean that the other dogs are fine. So you could have another dog come up to him and be aggressive towards him. So this type of preliminary walk allows you to feel everything out first. And because you're walking him, how many dogs have already sniffed him? So they've already had the initial meeting, but you've facilitated it versus them doing it on their own. So whenever possible, you want to facilitate the meeting of new dogs so that it's a controlled, so just in case there's an issue, you can do something about it. Versus if they're off leash doing it, it's totally up to them. All right, so you do this like whatever. You do 1 lap, you could do 2 laps. It's once you've taken him around a couple times. I mean, these guys are kind of playing and doing other stuff, so they're not. Doesn't mean that they're not going to come meet him soon. But I would say it's more like when you notice that he's relaxed instead of excited. So once you feel, and here's another thing that you can do. So if you're not sure, right? So you're walking him along. If you're not sure, you can just drop the leash. Keep walking. Don't stop. Okay? So the important thing is just to stay moving. So the whole thing about dropping the leash is that he doesn't know that you dropped the leash. Okay? But if you need to, you can grab it. Okay? So what I'm going to get you to do is just walk between those trees there and just drop the leash, but just don't do anything else different. Wait till you're comfortable. It doesn't matter what I say, just wait till you're comfortable. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's excited. That's all right. The little guy is excited. So that's normal. There you go. And just keep walking. Watch this. Look at that. See? That's walking your dog off leash. Just keep, there you go. If you were to keep walking, he would have just walked with you. That's how dogs, remember I said like,
That's awesome.
you can walk your dog off leash if you do that. That's literally, he did it. Even though he did it for like 10, 15 feet, still counts. Which means all you have to do then is just extend that period, right? Which you can practice on your own. I mean, we're doing this in a dog park, which is the most difficult situation, but yeah. You want to try, Jen?
Yeah.
Let's get Jen in there. So he made the decision he had a little pee, but then he made the decision to keep following you instead of taking off. Which he could have easily done, right? But that's when he's like, I want to follow John because John is the most important thing right now. It's not that he doesn't want to play, but they will always gravitate towards whoever's that source of calmness for them. That's great, John. So he's seeing what's going on, which is normal. It's normal for them to be curious, which is also really good. But he's not like, pulling. And then the other thing that you can do, okay, yeah, that's all right. Keep walking. I didn't realize she was going to do that. Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
That's a good.
That's all right.
5, 10
That's all right, though. That's just like a practice thing. I mean, we're getting way ahead of ourselves because, I wasn't setting out to teach you guys how to walk your dog off leash. That's a bit advanced, but it's there as an option if you want it. to get your face. Nobody wants to see your bum on YouTube. I don't know, maybe they do. Okay, so let's amp it up a little bit. And what we're gonna do is the exact same exercise that we did over there, but with big dogs. So what I want you to do is head towards them, give them a little bit of room. So now we're not just saying, okay, we're gonna be in the same area. We're actually gonna take him towards what he used to become like aggressive. Okay. There you go, Jen. Keep walking. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Good job, Jen. That's okay. It's the first time. It's totally normal. Even if you make a mistake, you just start again. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So it's normal to have little setbacks. Yeah. Give about 10 feet or so. So do you want John to do it first? There you go. Okay. So John, why don't you give it a go? Very similar to what we did over there. Yeah. Choose these dogs over here. That one's a young dog. Yeah. Okay. Adolescent as well. Yeah. That one's young as well. Yeah. Both really excited. So this is a good test.
So just walk by?
For both of you. So like where he is now, go on the other side of the tree. Okay. Because he's moving in that direction, yeah. Just be like somewhere around there. Okay. See how this guy's interested? Yeah. He has a little bit of a sniff. It's awesome. See, he has his sniff. He's like, hey, how's it going? And then he keeps moving along. And eventually what you're going to do is you're going to be doing the one, he's going to be doing the sniffing. It's good. Okay. Okay. That's great. And this is day one. Yeah. So what you got to figure is this is the most difficult it's going to be for you guys. Are you ready to try? Yeah. Okay. I was just saying, like, this is day one. So this is the most difficult it's going to be for you guys. Yeah. Can you imagine doing this like on a regular basis, like after a couple weeks? Yeah. It's not going to be a big deal anymore. Yes. You're going to be like, why do we even call that guy? Jeez. He didn't do anything. Let's get our money back. It doesn't make for exciting viewing, does it? But it is what it is. People don't get like how important it is to have a dog just stay calm in this type of situation with other dogs around. They don't get it. Like if I ran a training class like for new dog owners, this is what I would teach them. Yeah. And the thing is, people go to puppy training or whatever, yeah, or they have professional trainers, and then they never get taught how to walk their dog properly. And the reality is, it doesn't matter why he did it in the first place. It's just like, let's fix it. Yeah. Let's get him calm and chill so that he can be a dog again, yeah, and start enjoying life. Hey, buddy? How's that, Jen? Yeah? Okay. Let's go back this way and get a little bit closer. There you go. See, now I'd be comfortable taking him off leash. You know, we've walked past every dog, yeah, and he's stayed calm. So now I'd be like, okay. And you guys feel, do you wanna? Go for it. Let's do it. So by walking him inside, you are able to really get a good feel. Okay, that dog is pretty playful. That dog is pretty young. he's walking with you guys? It's all good, man. Don't worry. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is where the trust comes in. Okay? You're making assumptions. Okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. You're assuming that he's gonna fight that other dog.
Yeah.
And then you panicked.
Yeah. I just didn't want to.
I know. I get it. Trust me, I get it 100%. When people are dealing with dogs like your guy, and he has the past that he has, what they're trying to do is the right thing. Just relax. Yeah. I can feel it from here. Can you feel it? The stress?
I can feel my stress.
Okay.
Sorry, that's the only
All right.
thing I feel
All
right
right.
now.
Just breathe. Take a deep breath in. This is what we want, right?
Yep.
No?
Yep.
So, like, he's doing his thing. Okay, if you haven't done recall training with him, you chasing after him is just going to have the opposite effect, right? Mm-hmm. So if you haven't done, looks like you haven't done recall training, I would recommend it. If you're going to take your dog off leash, you should do off leash training before you take them off leash. Okay, we didn't really talk about that, but yeah. So if I'm moving towards him, so what I'm going to do is just, if you try to chase him down, all he's going to do is make him run.
Should we leer him with water?
I don't know. I mean, isn't this what you guys had planned anyway? Is him going off leash? So, I mean, you could try doing this. What's his name? Come on, Kubo. Because what they'll do is they'll turn it into a game. Right? They're like, oh, I'm off. You're going to chase after me. This is like fun for them, right? So if you get frustrated with them. So the best thing to do is actually just to walk away. So let's walk away. I'll do off-leash training with you guys if you want. It's a completely different ball of wax. This is what we want for him. We want him to be having fun and socializing, meeting other dogs. You know, that's what you want. It's completely healthy for them to do it. Yeah, dogs who live with people who don't trust them very rarely get off leash time, and therefore when they do, recall is like they're never going to do it ever, because the foundation of recall is trust. They have to trust you.